Hi, this is Rafael Cabrera, leader of the pack with Casita Big Dog Rescue, sponsored by ValuePetSupplies.com. Here we are at Citrus Hills, which is also considered Inverness, Florida. We're at Raymond James. We're in the public shopping center down here, and it's their 50th anniversary, Raymond James, of being established. And the managers of the store, the owners of the Raymond James store down here, Gregory Perrone and Carolyn Perrone, they've invited us down here to help promote Citrus County Animal Services. The focus group is here. Casita Big Dog Rescue is here. Of course, we all know Mary Napolitano. She's an intricate part of helping these dogs get adopted. Once again, she's come to the rescue and everything, and we're going to be talking to her. And Mary, how did you get started doing all this today?
Well, I have to give credit to Gregory Perrone, because Greg, this was his idea, Dogs for Dogs, and we're giving out free lunch with hot dog, chips, and soda for a donation to the Citrus County Animal Shelter. So Greg and his wife Carolyn have been nice enough to have us all here to show the animal shelter and some of the dogs here.
Very good, and we couldn't thank them enough. As a matter of fact, we're going to be speaking to both of them, as long as they're not too camera shy. If you'd like to say a few words, we're going to go over here and talk to Mr. Gregory Perrone right now. We'd like to thank them very much. What exactly, 50 years of, is it anniversary? What is that in time?
Raymond James 50th anniversary, being in business for 50 years. And we're trying to give back to the community. That's what our corporation is wanting us to do. And we've done numerous events to try and be out in the community and help. And it's our pleasure to help the dog shelter today.
Well, we want to thank you very much. I mean, this is a very worthy cause. This is, this is what some of the wonderful people in Citrus County do, giving back to the community and helping out. It's an intricate part of helping these dogs get saved and promoting a business that can help people, especially in these dire times, the economic stress that we're in. So, and Carolyn, are you happy about this function today?
Absolutely. Greg and I adopted a little Jack Russell 7 years ago from this exact organization, and we weren't planning on it, but we did come upon them at a bank where they were showing, some of their dogs that were available for adoption, and we fell in love with our little dog Annie. So now we have her, and we are giving back, gladly to this event.
Well, that's wonderful. Thank you for saving Annie's life. I mean, that's a wonderful thing, and thank you for providing this outlet for everyone today. This is it's a great thing. Hope we get to do this again next year. And this is Annie. This is the dog that she had adopted from Citrus County Animal Services. And how long have you had Annie?
We've had her for 7 years. We got her as a puppy. And just a quick story, I was going to the bank to make a deposit. Usually I go through the drive-through, and I saw this lady going into the bank with this little dog in her hand, and her tail was wagging in the back. I said, I've got to go inside and make my deposit today. So lo and behold, I thought to myself, well, I wonder why someone's bringing a dog into the bank. But the rescue pets were, the whole group that's out here today was there in the bank, and I just absolutely fell in love with her, brought her back to the office to meet with Greg, and 7 years later, here we are.
Oh, this is wonderful. I mean, and Annie is a sweet, sweet little girl. I'm just going to kneel down over here next to her, and I believe she is a little cat. She looks like she's a little bit of Jack Russell,
She's Jack Russell,
and Australian cattle dog.
Yeah, we couldn't figure out what the other half of her was.
Yes, she's very unique looking. She's a little timid. So we'll see if we can help. But I do behavior modification and dog psychology work. So maybe one of these days I'll come by here and we'll help you.
I think most of her problem is just fear.
Yes, not enough socialization, and believe it or not, too much affection, and not enough structure, and that's what causes this. So these are some of the things that we try to help at the shelter with, tell them, try to curb some of their behavior problems so they can become more adoptable and more accessible to humans. So
she's normally not this nervous, but I think she just feels everybody around. But she's great with people. She's a great people dog.
Yes,
loves everyone, thinks everyone's her best friend, but does have, a little bit of a nervous feeling when she's around other dogs.
Well, you've done a great job with her, and we want to thank you so much again for saving her life. This is this is one of the type of dogs that you can get at the shelter. I mean, 7 years they've had this wonderful dog, and I'm sure she's brought much joy to their life. So this can happen to you too. Make a difference. Go down to the shelter, save a life. What more can you ask for than that? It's a lifetime of love. It's incredible. 50 to 70% of the dogs that are at the shelter are bully or bully mixes. They do need good homes. It's ignorance on people's part that these dogs are there. You need to really step up, do your homework, Education, education, education is key.
This is Rafael Cabrera with Casita Big Dog Rescue, and this is my rescued American Bulldog, Big Lug.
Thanks to our sponsor, ValuePetSupplies.com, Lug and I are able to save dogs at our shelter. Every purchase you make at ValuePetSupplies.com helps in saving these beautiful dogs from being destroyed. Follow us on Casita Big Dog Rescue YouTube channel. Buy from our sponsor, ValuePetSupplies.com, and you could be part of saving these majestic animals.
Save a life, adopt a rescued pet. Right, Big Lug?
Valuable bully sticks. This is one of the fine products you can find on ValuePetSupplies.com. As you can see, Wolf loves them. Healthy, natural dog chew treats made of free-range beef, chemical-free, healthy, safe, great for teeth and gums. Valuable bully sticks. They do come in different shapes and sizes. Order as much as you want or as little as you want. So one of the fine products you can find on ValuePetSupplies.com. Go to our sponsor, help them help us. Thank you very much. Valuable bully sticks. Okay, here we are again with Ann Mangano, and she does have Lena with us. This is another one of the dogs that the focus group has brought down here from Citrus County Animal Services. So we're going to ask Ann some questions about how old is Lena?
Lena's about 2 years old. She is a bulldog mix. She was left in the overnight kennels, and she's just a very sweet dog. She loves to just be by people and lay by your side. She has no problem with cats, walks right away from them. She gets along with most other dogs that we have noticed, and she's a very sweet, submissive girl.
She seems like that. She's getting along very well with all the other dogs. That means she's very social. All her body language is perfect. Ears are back, tail is down. She's showing no signs of dominance nor aggression. These are the types of dogs. Again, she is another bully breed. This is a dog that you can find at the shelter. I mean, look at her demeanor. Here she is with two dogs she's never met before, and she's just being 100%. So don't be intimidated when you hear the word bully. It doesn't mean that the dog is mean, doesn't make him aggressive, doesn't make him dominant. It's all up to the owners and how these dogs are raised. So give these guys a chance. Again, I can't reiterate it enough. 50 to 70% of the dogs that are at the shelter are bully or bully mixes. They do need good homes. It's ignorance on people's part that these dogs are there. You need to really step up, do your homework. Education, education, education is key. Anything else that you can tell us about Lena?
No, that's really all we know about her, just that she's just a very submissive and sweet girl. We have some amazing, amazing animals at the shelter. And if you're looking for a dog, that's the place to find one.
Okay. And what is the address over at the shelter?
It's 4030 South Airport Road, Inverness. It's just behind the fairgrounds.
Okay, I believe that's also by the airport, if I'm not, yes, okay. And yeah, I mean, they have hundreds of dogs there. Unfortunately, we would only like to have maybe 2 dogs there if we could. And you got to understand, but dogs are coming in all day, all night. They do have overnight drop-offs where people can bring their dogs to drop them off. Get down to the shelter, make a difference, save a life. It's very important. Thank you. Okay, here we are now with Susie. Susie is another Focus volunteer from Citrus County Animal Shelter. And Susie, who do you have with you today?
This is Jojo. He's a pit bull mix. The other part of him is a large dog. He weighs 74 pounds, and he probably could gain another 8 to 10. He's extremely good on leash. You can see how calm he is. He is heartworm negative. He's housebroken. At least he's kennel broken. I mean, that's all we know. And he's good with other animals. He still does need to be neutered, but that's included in the adoption fee. But he seems to be all right with other animals. He's just a sweetheart, a real sweetheart. Yeah.
Well, if you look at, and what is his name again? I'm sorry.
His name is Jojo.
Jojo. Now, if you look at Jojo, if you remember, we have a dog on our website. His name was Juno that we had help with the adoption with. Jojo looks to be maybe he might have a little Saint Bernard in there, and maybe a little bit of American Bulldog. He is a handsome, handsome dog. He's just a baby. He's going to be big. To adopt a dog like Jojo or any one of these wonderful dogs that the ladies from the focus group have with them, I believe the cost is $60. That includes neutering or spaying, the shots for the year, and microchipping. And they also offer at Citrus County Animal Services free dog training, which is on a Thursday evening. They do it every week. And it's the lady's name who does the training, her name is Ann Sanders, and she donates her time there as well. And you'll be seeing her on one of our shows up and coming pretty soon. So again, this is one of the wonderful dogs you can find at the shelter. This guy needs a great home.
Yeah, and you can see this is the way everybody kind of tests temperament. You can see that he's just okay. He's okay with everything. He's a good boy.
He is a good boy. Handsome, handsome dog. This dog would make another valued asset to a good home. Okay, here's another young lady from the focus group. This is Nadia, and she has with her Krista. And how did Krista wind up at the shelter, Nadia?
She was a stray along with her sister, and she was 6 months old when she came in. She'd been there 2 months, and she's 8 months old right now. And she weighs only 23 pounds.
She is a beautiful, beautiful young girl. She looks to be a little bit collie. She might have some shepherd in there, and probably a little golden. So this is one of our wonder dogs. We wonder how many breeds she really does have in there. But she's another one with a great temperament. She's a beautiful dog. This looks like a dog that would really be good around children.
She's playful and lovable. She's very playful and very lovable.
And that's very important with a dog and everything. How does she travel in a vehicle?
She was fine. I couldn't believe it. I thought, oh boy, but she was great. She was great.
And as you can see, she's getting along well with the Casita crew here, and she's a very handsome dog, and she is a young girl. She'll probably grow up to be all about maybe 55, 60 pounds tops, if that. This dog would make a great companion dog for someone who has lives in a trailer park or a small home. This is the type of dog that will make a big difference in your life. So again, we want to thank the focus group. We want to thank Nadia for donating her time. Everything these ladies do, they do for free. They go down there, they're there every day. They make a big, big difference. Get down to the shelter, help these people out, get these dogs out. They all need homes. Due diligence, do some homework, save a life. Nadia, thank you for everything that you do.
Thank you. Yep.
Okay, here we are again. This is Chef Andre, and this is Hot Diggity Dogs. It's Dogs for Dogs today. What Chef Andre is doing, he is donating all the proceeds that is being made here to Citrus County Animal Services. How did you come about finding out about this, Andre?
For Raymond James, they contacted me and told me about their little benefit here. So we're doing Dogs for Dogs.
Oh, that's a great thing.
Yeah.
Where else can you be found, your hot dog stand?
Largo Plaza by Nick Nicholas on 44.
Yes, right next door to Nick Nicholas. Yes, I have seen his hot dog stand there. What type of hot dogs are you using?
We're using all New York style sabrettes, and we got all beef sausages, Polish sausage, smoked sausage,
Chili
dog, Chicago dog, New York dog, Miami dog.
There's dogs, all kinds of dogs.
Dogs.
We want to thank Chef Andre for doing this. This is it's a wonderful thing. He's donating his time, his effort. He's got a wonderful product here. We're going to partake in some of these hot dogs. As a matter of fact, we'll probably get me on tape later, sucking a couple of these bad boys down. So we want to thank him very much for coming out here. Again, remember, all these proceeds are going to Citrus County Animal Services, and that's amazing. I know in the last couple of years they've raised thousands and thousands of dollars, and a lot of the dogs that we have adopted out did need major medical care, and we've gone to Countryside Veterinary Clinic. They've done some of the work for us. Numerous vets, Dr. Moore, Dr. TLC. These are all the vets that do help out. They'll take these animals under their wings, and they'll give us a discount on helping these dogs. So it's a great thing. So continue to promote our local vets and everything, and bring your shelter dogs to them. We also, don't forget the humanitarians of Florida. They do low-cost spaying and neutering if you did not get your dog from the shelter and you do want to get your dog spayed and neutered, which we highly recommend. That's the key to keeping down overpopulation in the animal shelter. Get your dog spayed, get your dog neutered. Highly important. It would add years to their life. It curtails males from wandering. It cuts down on your energy level, and it's just the best thing to do. It's a responsible thing to do. So remember, spay and neuter, highly important. Dogs for dogs, Chef Andre. Thank you. Get down here and get a dog. Get 2 dogs. Get a hot dog and a dog for your home. Thank you.
Hi, this is Rafael Cabrera, leader of the pack with Casita Big Dog Rescue, sponsored by ValuePetSupplies.com. Here we are at Casita Big Dog Rescue. I was just sent one of these wonderful products by ValuePetSupplies.com. This is called Zooks Health Nuts. This is a high protein treat. It's all natural, all organic, made with oats, barley, and molasses. This is a treat that you cannot overfeed your dogs on. It's a wonderful form of nutrition for them. It's a great training treat. I use these. I would not endorse this product if I felt that it would be any harmful to our dogs or anything like that. These guys have been responding to them very well. It hasn't changed their diet one bit. I love them. I think this is a great product. This is something that you should be interested in if you are training your dogs or if you just love your dogs. Lefty, come. Here we come. Here comes all our guys. Here comes Lefty. Here comes Melanie. Everybody sit. Good babies. And of course, here comes Nina. Nina, sit. Sit. Good girl. Good sit. As you can see, it's a great training tool. Zooks, all natural health nuts. Wonderful treat. I recommend it highly. Value Pet Supplies has been carrying this product for approximately 2 years now. Like I said, I would not endorse anything unless I felt it was worthy of my dogs, and I'm a big stickler for my dogs. So, remember to spay and neuter. Continue to shop ValuePetSupplies.com so they can help me save these wonderful lives. Gadzooks, it's a great product. Please support ValuePetSupplies.com. This is Rafael Cabrera with Casita Big Dog Rescue, and this is my rescued American Bulldog, Big Lug.
Thanks to our sponsor, ValuePetSupplies.com, Lug and I are able to save dogs at our shelter. Every purchase you make at ValuePetSupplies.com helps in saving these beautiful dogs from being destroyed. Follow us on Casita Big Dog Rescue YouTube channel. Buy from our sponsor, ValuePetSupplies.com, and you could be part of saving these majestic animals.
Save a life, adopt a rescued pet. Right, Big Lug?
Here we are with one of the wonderful little people that came down to see some of the dogs from the shelter. And this is, what is your name again, sweetheart?
Faith.
Her name is Faith. Isn't she beautiful? And did you come down here to see the doggies today?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you have a doggie?
No.
No. Is Daddy going to get you a doggie? Yes? Daddy, is that true?
We're looking at it, yep.
You're looking for a dog. Is that why the reason you're here today, to see some of the dogs? Any particular type of dog that you do?
Small.
A smaller dog?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you own your own home at the present time?
No, we're renting.
Okay, that's something you would have to go to the shelter. This is one of the stipulations at Citrus County Animal Services. If you don't own your own home, you need to get a letter from either your landlord or whoever owns the property stating that you can't have a dog on premises, and then everything would go from there. So that would be a wonderful thing. Faith, ever had a dog before?
Yes.
Okay. So she's an experienced dog owner. That's a good thing. All right, so we want to thank you very much for coming down. What is your name, sir?
Ricky.
Ricky, thank you so much for coming down. And if you like, I can help you pick out a dog. I'm going to be here all day. I do behavior modification and dog psychology work, and I can assess the dog to make sure that dog is going to be a good dog for Faith.
Yeah.
Okay, and there's no charge for that. This is what we do. That's part of Casita Big Dog Rescue. Thanks to ValuePetSupplies.com. They allow us to come down here and do these things for these people. So thank you very much, Ricky. Faith, thank you very much for coming down here.
You're welcome.
And we hope. Oh, you're a beautiful young lady. So we're going to help Faith pick out a wonderful dog. Thank you. Here we are with Judy. She's one of the volunteers also with the focus group that volunteers at the Citrus County Animal Services. And she is here with Eve. What can you tell us about Eve, Judy?
Well, Eve has been in the shelter for about 2 months, and she has been impounded, which meant that she was a stray. And so there's very little background information on her, yes. But she's very sweet. When we were driving here in the car, she was hugging my neck and loving affection, and she's got a lot of energy. She seems like she'd be a great dog to take on hikes and do long walks. And also with a family, I think she'd be great. She's kind of a little she needs some running because she's been cooped up a while, so she's kind of acting a little energetic right now.
Well, we can see that Eve she is a puppy. She is a bully mix. Looking at her, she's probably just about, she might not be a puppy. Looking at her teeth, she's probably at about 2 years old. She's still considered an adolescent. This is a dog that would make a wonderful pet for children. People have a misconception of the bully breeds. They think that they're dogs that are mean and aggressive, and they're truly not. They're truly wonderful dogs. They make great pets. I'm going to have to say maybe 50 to 60% of the dogs at the shelter are bully or bully mixes. Everybody wants them, and then they realize once they get them, they're not dogs for everyone. They do need special attention. They do have special needs. So due diligence, again, is something we always strive. You know, you want to get to the shelter, make sure you know what type of breed of dog you're getting before you get into it, because they do need special attention. Each dog has a different personality. Due diligence, homework, education is key. All right, so this is one of the guys you can find at the shelter. We want to thank Judy. We want to thank Eve.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, here we are again. This is Pat. She is another volunteer for Citrus County Animal Services, and she has with her today Bella. As you can see, Bella is just a beautiful little dog. She is part, I'd say, Dachshund and maybe Chihuahua. Okay, what more can you tell us about her, Pat?
Her owner just relinquished her about 3 days ago.
Okay.
And because she lives in an apartment and the landlord wouldn't, I guess, let her have her. She's not quite, she's somewhere between 6 months and 2 years old. I'd say she's younger than 2.
I see. She's simply wonderful.
She loves everybody. And she was just playing with that little girl. She loves children, dogs. She's fine.
That was going to be my next question.
Yes.
So she is good with children, so that's a big
she
plus.
was with that little girl over there. She was kissing her and everything.
No, well, that's a good sign. Anytime you're getting kisses from a dog, that's a good thing. So again, this is another one of the fine, beautiful young dogs that you can find out at Citrus County Animal Services.
Gorgeous personality, she does.
And a gorgeous personality, and she's a gorgeous dog, and she's just an all-around good dog. You know, this is a dog that truly needs to be saved. So make the effort, get down there, save a life. If you can't have a dog, make a donation so someone else can have a dog. You know, go down, volunteer, do something. There are cats down there. If you're not a dog person, you can go down there and help out with some of the cats in the cattery. They have some beautiful, wonderful cats. I believe it's there's a promotion going on right now for cats. So this dog right here, Bella, she's half price. Okay, any particular reason why she's half price?
They're doing certain color dogs this month, and they're making them half price.
Certain color. So it's a syndrome out there called black dog syndrome. And that affects black dogs that are in shelters, and they do not get out because they are overlooked, and they are sometimes lurking back in the shadow. So that is one of the reasons they're overlooked. And it is a syndrome, and it's called black dog syndrome. So a lot of shelters, I believe, in the country are going forth with this right now, trying to get these black dogs adopted. Wonderful thing. Just because the dog is black color doesn't mean he's going to be a bad dog. You know, people put a stigma with the wrong things.
Also, they can foster dogs.
Okay, you can foster dogs. That's something you would have to speak to the staff, the administrators over at Citrus County Animal Services. That would be Patty Amon. And, of course, the director of Citrus County Animal Services, Dr. Julie Rosenberger. And she is a wonderful friend. She's a wonderful individual. She's done some great things to really change what does go on at the shelter and everything. She's all about saving lives, not taking lives. People are under bad misconception about if they do surrender their dog to the shelter that it will be euthanized. That is not the case. I know firsthand. I did work there. They go down there. They do everything in their power to make sure that these dogs do find a good home. So remember that. Lose the bad misconceptions that people do have, please. Education, again, I can't stress enough. Well, we just had a delivery of T-shirts from Nature Coast Printing, which is located in Inverness. We want to thank Mike and Karen, as the owners of Nature Coast Printing. They just did our shirts for Value Pet Supplies, and this is what they look like. And of course, everybody knows Big Lug, and there's his Big Lug head on there. So we're going to be giving some of these out to some of the people over here as a little promotion, and it's all good. Again, we want to thank Nature Coast Printing for helping us with this venue today. Mike, you're the best. You bailed us out just in time, buddy. Thank you. What we're going to do is we're going to be giving away to some of the focus group, some of the people that do volunteer at the shelter, and also we're going to be giving to some of the people that might come down and try to, see if they like to adopt some of these dogs. So we'll be giving them these T-shirts and as a little promotion, as an incentive also. And of course, we're going to give one to Chef Andre for helping us out with this, and we'll be giving some to for the people over here at Raymond James, the Perones, and it's going to be good, you know. And again, please shop my sponsor. Every time you spend money with ValuePetSupplies.com, a portion of that money goes into saving one of these dogs from the shelter, saving one of the dogs from Casita Big Dog Rescue. So it's very important. If you can't adopt outright, shop with Value Pet Supplies, and that money will go to save a life. Thank you very much. Well, we want to thank everybody for watching. We want to thank Raymond James. We want to thank the Perone family for allowing us to be here today. We want to thank the focus group. Of course, we want to thank Hot Diggity Dog Diggity. Boy, these are some wonderful franks and sausages and everything you can imagine. We want to thank everyone for coming down and participating. We want to thank the people that came to adopt dogs, all the wonderful people that made donations. Continue to watch Casita Big Dog Rescue. See how our life turns out and the life of our wonderful dogs. Don't forget, adopt a dog and eat a dog. So listen.